Welcome to the Financial Aid Database Report Training. Module 2 will discuss reporting questions for the FY 17-18 FADs. In this module, we'll be discussing a few of the data elements in the FY 18 FAD manual that have prompted questions. These data elements include data element 61 through 62, grants and scholarships awarded through restricted and unrestricted funding. Data element 97, selective service. Data element 106, financial aid application date. Data elements 99 through 101 that collect attempted hours. And data elements number 110 through 113, satisfactory academic progress. The first clarification will be on data elements 61 and 62. These were previously reported as data elements 31H and 31I. But now have been modified in the FY 18 FADs. On the prior FADs, 31H was listed as merit-based aid funded by private donations to the institution, and 31I was institution-funded merit-based gift aid. These data elements were changed now to differentiate between restricted and unrestricted funding. Restricted funding is limited to a specific cohort of students based on specific requirements. For example, a student studying to become a math teacher, this would be a math teacher scholarship. Unrestricted funding has no specific requirements and can be awarded to any student. Now the report requires institutions to report grants and scholarships funded through either restricted or unrestricted funding sources. Data element number 97 reports the status of a student selective service registration. Unlike the FAFSA or the TASFA, which require a yes or no response, the FADS data element has three options, 0, 1, or 2. This aligns with the prior responses reported on the end-of-year files. The 0 allows a state to designate a student as eligible for state aid that are exempt from selective service requirements. 0 equals not applicable, unknown, or exempt. Institutions should report 0 for students who are females or males under the age of 18 that have not registered for selective service or are exempt. Report 1 for students who answered yes on the FAFSA or TASFA and are male. Report 2 for students that answered no on the FAFSA or TASFA and are male. Males are required to register between the ages of 18 and 25. Unless they are exempt from registration, males who answer no to registration for selective service are not eligible for state aid. Data element number 106 is the financial aid application date. This is a completely new reporting element and requires institutions to provide the financial aid application date if an EFC was calculated on either their FAFSA or their TASFA. Institutions should enter the first ICER data on file. The ICER date is the application receipt date, which is defined on page 25 of the ICER guide. This field on the ICER shows the date that the paper application was received by FAFSA or the date the electronic FAFSA transmission was received by the central processing system. For TASFA applicants, institutions should report the first date on file that the application was submitted. Data elements number 99 through 101 are new to the FADS report and now collect attempted hours. The hours reported in these data elements must coincide with the student's enrollment status listed in data element number 42. For example, if a student is reported full-time in data element number 42, then an edit will run against each of the hours reported in data elements number 99 through 101 to determine if one of the terms reflects full-time. If none of the hours align with full-time status, the student's record will error. Data elements 110 through 113 collect satisfactory academic progress. These are strictly for the following state aid programs: Texas Grant, TEOG, TEG, and the Top 10% Scholarship. These data elements identify if the recipient was meeting the SAP requirements for the state aid program at the end of the 2017-18 award period. For state aid purposes, the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board defines the award period as fall and spring only. No SAP data is reported on Cycle 1. The data collected in Cycle 2 is used to capture SAP information that was previously reported on the end-of-year files. The third reporting cycle collects summer data and in effect can be used as a summer update if the student regained eligibility during the summer. It's important to note that although SAP is only reported on the second and third reporting cycles, SAP data submitted in the third reporting cycle is not verified against the data that was validated in the second reporting cycle. Each cycle is separate. If you have any questions regarding this module, you can email us at fadb@thecb.state.tx.us or call us at 844-792-2640. Please note that as more questions come through during this transition to the new FADS reporting cycles, more examples will be added to assist institutions with reporting. This concludes Module 2.